Get off. Go away. Go away. Okay, I guess we weren't broadcasting then. We're gonna have to rebroadcast now. So I made 2 points. I made 4 points in the last 10 minutes. So we were talking about how Macaulay Culkin could only. It was like I was watching a short where he was talking to Joe Rogan about him working, and he could only work 10 hours a day, 9 to 3 was his. Was it 9 to 4? I think it was 9 to 4. So let's see. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he only had 6 hours a day. So it'd be 9 to 4. So it'd be 9 about noon for a lunch. You know what I mean? So it'd be 9 about noon for a lunch. You know what I mean? So it'd be nine. Yeah, so it'd be 9 to 4, and he would get it about noon for lunch, and then he'd come back and work till for another 4 hours. Yeah. Then you had to have 3 hours of schooling after that because you couldn't have school because a lot of times you couldn't have a kid work like a till work 6 hours at night. You had to do it during the day. All right, we're back. I guess we just lost our internet. I guess something just happened. I don't know. That's just weird. But we're gonna play some more games, and I'm gonna check again here about an hour. Oh my God, this is so good. Hey, I got one of those heat-activated Minecraft mugs now. I think every mug I have that's like not like an actual, coffee mug. I have one coffee mug that is Better Homes and Gardens. I bought that. It was my first mug. When I got my Keurig, I went out and bought me a coffee mug because I needed it. I needed it for my Keurig. I don't drink coffee all that much, but when I do, I need a big coffee mug. So I'm gonna put a lot in my system. Then I bought at Dunham's I think it was like 3 or 4 months, just like 4 or 5 months ago. Me and Justin were riding around in my car, and when we stopped at Dunham's, I said, you want to go into Dunham's real quick? Because Dunham's is where my grandpa used to work when it was Newberry's. And if you go back to and watch that, you'll see. Go back and look up Newberry's on Google or YouTube. You'll find out what it is. So you'll find out what it is. It's a department store based on Woolworth. It was when Woolworths fractured or whatever. It's when Woolworths went out of business and it fractured up into like three different department stores. They were like five and dime stuff. Like Ben Franklin was one of them. Uh, Newberry's was another, and I think it was what's the name of that store? It was across the street from Newberry's. It still has a website. I don't remember where Hobby Lobby is now. But Newberry's was owned by McCroy's. It was McCroy's is what it was. So they had that thing there. But it was awesome though. And I got to see my grandpa, I was like, I think 10 at the time when he retired for Newberry's. And then when I was like a teenager till about 16 or whatever, I go help him hang blinds during the summer. Until I got my first job at Country Mart. And I want to say thank you to my mother because she got me the job. She said I needed a job, and she went to Jim Ferguson and said, Jim, can you please give my son a job? He never thought I'd stay there 15 years. I even got to see the man retire. See the man retire from there. He had worked in that building since he was 18. think he was like 7. I think he was like 60 something when he retired. So he had been there for over 40 years. Here comes the bad part. Or I should have done rounds of fours, but I can't do that. That's too much. Yeah, I got to see the man retire. So that was a sad day actually for me because I had known Jim Ferguson all my life. Because he was a guy I actually was there when he was. I actually would go in there all the time as a young boy because I lived like 2 blocks away from the place. Basically, we'd go down, we start walking, we walk through the woods. We'd walk through the woods that would cut like, and you come out right there at the corner of Shady Grove State School, and you'd be able to do things. So that was pretty cool. I remember my buddy tried to trade a baseball card for a bag of chips in the in Country Mart. I was like, dude, don't do that, man. Come on, we're gonna get in trouble. And then I remember when I lived on Lee Street, I got in trouble. It's all gone now. That is so fucking cool. So it's like the glitch that we have. When back in the day when you could go through like a certain part of the world and you could see all down there and see all that where all the ore is, so you know where to dig down to. Yeah, that's what that is. That's like it's called the ore map now. That's the whole fun of Minecraft. Basically, it's not trying to cheat. The whole fun of Minecraft is making your own tools, making your own house, not going into creative mode and trying to grab stuff like me because I just like to play Minecraft for the fun of it. But and then it's like finding ore. It's like going and picking a spot, saying this is where I'm going to dig. I'm going to make a mine shaft. I'm going to make a mine down here, and we're going to figure out where the ore is without cheating and looking and proving that glitch. But the glitch is gone now. So.
Add to the lead.
Oh shit!
Trying to put the other team away and threatening here.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And there's the whistle.
There it is.
Shot. Took the foul. Shot.
Hey.
He'll be shooting too.
Whee!
You could.
All right, I've had this this system for 2 days now, and I haven't worked the kinks out yet of my controller. My controller feels a little bit harder to push for some reason.
Tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Morant outside. Driving the lane. The second chance effort.
Oh shit!
Called on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming. And it's the Grizzlies.
I'll get 30 points in this quarter, or 40.
By 2 on the court right now. Second quarter for the Pelicans. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with T. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Simmons. And it's Red in at the 1 spot. A nice shot by Davidson.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to.
Yeah, I was sitting here playing around. There's this little button underneath the PlayStation button. That's a mute mic button. So it even mutes the mic of my headphones. So it won't take no input. So my mic is basically a useless piece of crap because it's connected to my PlayStation. So it says, oh. But I do have one little complaint about the PS5, and that's because the USB ports are not on the front like they were on a 4. So anything USB has to be plugged in the back, and you have to crawl over the PlayStation. And so, oh, I am going to say this, though. Let me double check, make sure we're still online, because I want to be sure we're online so you can hear what I'm saying about this. Okay, cool. Okay, so I saw one of my my friend, she sent me a picture. Gotta get home. I gotta put my work phone on. Because I gotta have my work phone on so I can go to work one Thursday and work. I was almost at 69. It was at 68. Crap. I missed it by about a minute. Anyway, she sent me this video from some guy who it says, do not put your PS5 horizontal. Because it will damage your PS5. Well, why in the picture of people that have, when you're on PS4, why do the pictures of the people that have PS5s, why is it vertical? No, keep it horizontal, folks. Apparently it can damage your APU. It can damage your advanced processing units, what it is. APU is advanced processing unit. Basically, it's a more higher form of the same one that was in the 4. And it can do like higher video resolution. It works with 8K TVs now, which, damn, they're expensive as fuck though. If you look at it, one of them is like the same price that a 3D television was at one point when you were in American Superstores. Which actually is I didn't know it was a chain of stores, but there's a few stores. I think we're the only one that has one now around here. Okay, now do I want to put a dip in? I think I will. Let me see what I got. If I got one that's open here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not it. 4. Is this one open? Nope. Okay, I got 4 of these. Wait. Oh, this one's the only open one. Okay. So, yeah. So I heard, do not put your PlayStation 5 vertically. I want to see. I want to see what happens here. No. I'm gonna look this up real quick because I want you guys to see what thing. And maybe maybe in time I'll get used to having great. Yeah. And JoJo C, if you don't know, JoJo Siwa is a lesbian, and which I thought was kind of hot. Because finding out she likes girls, that's cool. That's cool. Is it bad to put Is it bad to purchase a rental car? I don't think it's bad. I think if you're in another town or something and you don't have a car because you had to fly, you can rent a rental car for the weekend or whatever, however long you're there. But I don't know if it's bad to put hot food in the fridge. One of the answers that I clicked on, it said all I got to is it's bad to put yo. And it says PS5 vertical. It's the third option on here. No, I don't think it's bad to put your PC on the floor because it doesn't have a vent or it doesn't have anything, not blocking anything on the bottom of a PC tower normally. Because I don't think there's really anything that gets super hot in that area. I know the CPU gets hot, but that's when you blow the fans. Okay, so I did research, so basically it's fake. So I'll get the thing tomorrow and put it up if I want to. I don't know, I like it vertically because it looks sexy vertically.
Improving his on-court awareness, a good show of it there.
Now here's Morant.
Go!
From outside the arc, hands it from downtown.
I say that, he makes a three.
Got 7.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort.
Ah, fuck it.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
All right, I'm so determined to get us back up to a couple double-digit lead here.
The same type of effort, they can expect a similar result
Go!
here.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Davidson. Shoots from the line. That shot misses.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And at his side, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific.
And I'm the acrobat in the air, basically. That's all I am. Basically, I am the finisher. The definition of a finisher. What the fuck? I was like, where did I do with that? It's like I got so much shit on my, I don't know, this little C table here, man. My C table, man, has seen some action, though. It's had mini milk spills, it's had mini coffee spills, mini soda spills, and mini dip everywhere. So, I like this PlayStation 5. I am in love. This is, I think, the first full year that the PlayStation 5 has been out, so I got it the very... Because this one I got a full year after it had been released it had been out for the full year. I got it the year after because I could not, for the life of me. I used my tax money that I got because Mom threw all my schooling, all the school that I went to, the college, she wrote that in my taxes, or sent my CPA, well, not CPA, but tax, the person I go to to do my taxes. There's a name for it, but my accountant, yes, basically it was Cindy Paroli. And she got a note from my mom saying, I'm gonna put all his schooling, and here's all his schooling paperwork and stuff. I ended up with $12,000. I ended up with $1,200 coming back to me in taxes. Close to it. So I went and bought me fucking a PlayStation 3. I was like, I am not, our PlayStation 4. Okay, cool. I got my PlayStation 1 from Uncle Dave, my uncle. I got my PlayStation 2 for Christmas. Don't remember, it's like 2002 or something like that, 2003. That's after we got rid of the Nintendo 64. Actually, I still had my Nintendo, but we got rid of it. We stopped playing it all the time. I was like, oh, I'll get you something else. Got my PlayStation 3 because I bought it myself. Because I wanted a 3 because me and Justin were hanging out, and Justin's like, I got a PlayStation 2, man. It's awesome. I got a 3. It's even better. Then I went when it came out in 2000, I think it was 2013 when it came out. Let me see here. When was the PlayStation 4 released?
PlayStation 4 was published the 15th of November 2013.
Yeah, so I've had it for 10 years. It's a 10-year-old console. When was the PS3 released?
PlayStation 3 was published the 11th of November 2006.
Oh no! I got it as a Christmas, like an early Christmas present. I got it as a Christmas present. Yeah, that's what it was. When was the PS2 released?
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
No. When was PS2 released?
The original PlayStation, released in Japan on the 3rd of December 1994, was the first of the ubiquitous PlayStation series of console and...
No.
Okay.
When was the PlayStation 2 released?
PlayStation 2 was published the 4th of March 2000.
And I got it as a birthday gift. But then the PlayStation 1 I got from Uncle David. PlayStation 2 I got as a birthday gift. PlayStation 3 I got as a Christmas gift. PlayStation 4 I bought myself with my own tax money that I got back, my refund. And PlayStation 5 my mom got me 2 days ago for Christmas, which I do love her for that. That's it. That's my whole PlayStation journey. I've had Nintendos and stuff. I never owned a Sega. The only Sega I ever owned was a clone. My buddy had a Dreamcast, which was cool because Crazy Taxi was the best game ever on that. Never owned a Sega Saturn, I never owned a Sega Master System, or anything like that. Too young for the Famicoms. Way too young for the Intellivision or ColecoVisions. But I did have some Nintendo. I had a regular Nintendo. That's when I was in grade school. I got Super Nintendo probably when I was in third grade, I think it was. Second or third grade. Then I got a 64 when I was in fifth to sixth grade, I think it was. Then I got a Nintendo. We got a Wii for the house. Then one year for Christmas, I got a Nintendo Switch because I wanted to play Tetris 99, which doesn't enthuse me anymore when Jonas and his wife don't even play Tetris, and Jonas hadn't even been online in like almost about 7 months. Jonas Neubauer, he's a 7-time world champion Tetris player. Plays at the World Tetris Champion, the World Tetris Championships in Portland, Oregon, at the Portland Retro Gaming Festival, which David Murray has been to several times, and I love David Murray. He's the 8-bit guy, the 8-bit keys, which I don't know what happened to that channel. He needs to either tell us it's debunked or it's gone, because he's not doing keyboards anymore. He's doing more focusing on his computer, because that's one of his bigger successes. It gives him more time to focus on his videos for his computer, his vintage computer channel. So, 8-bit guy. Used to be called the iBit guy back in the day. Used to watch him then too. Then you got Lazy Game Reviews. That's LGR. That's Clint. Then you've got Vintage Gamer. That's another guy I like to watch. I like to watch Parafractal sometimes. He's an Australian guy. He's cool. Parafractic, excuse me. Sorry. I'll get it right now.
Really impressed.
Check to see if we're still online. I'm kind of just getting used to this. Okay, we're still live. Cool. Okay, we're good. All right.
With their offensive execution.
See, for me, if you guys come on, it might be a delay for you guys because I don't think I have a internet strong enough to run, and I'm not running on a LAN cable either. Because I'm not paying what mom's paying for internet. I'm not paying what my friends are paying for internet through AT&T because I had AT&T TV at one point. It went up again, so I've always been on this same, and they've never changed my deal, even though I quit using DirecTV because it was $179 a month. I couldn't afford it because I was working at Big Lots at the time, and I was only getting paid $100 here, $100 there, or less than that sometimes. I get paid like $140 sometimes a week, or I get work for like 3 days and be like, so I told Scott, just keep me in mind, man. You got my number. If you need me, call me. I'll be right there to help you all out to work to start working for you guys again. Because Scott's a good friend of mine. Amy's a good friend of mine. Vicky's a good friend of mine, and so is what's her name? What is the name of fucking hell? What is his name? What is Mark's sister's name? I can't think of her name though, but she's Mark, my friend Mark's sister. She's a good friend of mine too. So is Chris. So is Dana. Oh, pretty much everybody up there is a good friend of mine. Essence is still a good friend. I can't believe she still works there. I said, Essence, I'm proud of you, dude. I'm proud of you because you didn't hold to the grudges now. She's like, yeah, I know. It's good. Whenever you left, I left. A lot of people left. And it was like, okay, well, what are we doing? And now they're starting to hire minors because they were short of staff. They couldn't get anybody.
Morant looking around. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Squirey little fella.
Basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Waters. Pelicans with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages.
Michelle? No, it's not Michelle. She's been there forever. She's been there since probably they almost opened. I think she was like a couple months later.
Had guys just going off in that one.
She's assistant manager. She's a thing, and then so is Vicky. Vicky's assistant manager, and she's also Dr. Stock lead. Well, both of them are Dr. Stock leads now. They got 2 Dr. Stock leads, 3 assistant managers, and it's just those 3 ladies pretty much run everything. Scott just sits there and does paperwork pretty much all day. He'll come out and help us with a lot of stuff, though. That's the reason why I like these people, because of the fact they get out and the bosses get out and help us do things too in the store. They help us put up, when we get new planograms in or planet guides in, they come out and help us a lot. Do all this stuff. They're very good with their jobs. Vicky Limpard, Amy Dumas, I think that's her name. I don't know. Amy Doris, that's right, Amy Doris. Okay, Doris is her name. Okay, and then Van Meter's her last name. I can't remember her first name.
Pass to Jackson. Now Bain. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bain's got 10 points.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Quickly. He's covered by
Emmanuel.
Daniels.
And how about the handles there from Quickly dancing his way around the defender.
Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel.
It's spelled with an I, not an E. Is it spelled with an E? Is it Emmanuel or is it I-Manuel? It's an I. It's Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
And so here's Memphis. Following the score by New Orleans. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Illegal screen, too.
Pelicans leading by 6. Down low, here's Davidson. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Memphis has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The pass to Waters. All sorts of time. Led with the rebound. Red's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass. Just impressed with the teamwork out there. Setting the table for one another.
Get over here.
Morant against Red. With the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Red's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pelicans shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
I love the unselfishness. And
you get an assist.
Coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Good.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking...
This PS5 has so many features and options on it, man. It's just amazing. You can make this almost... You can set this up exactly how you want it. You can set the... When you go into rest mode, you can set it up to where you get certain things that work and certain things that don't. And you can have everything work or nothing work. You can be able to download games while you're in rest mode. You can be able to do updates, uploads, downloads, have the ports running at the time, low power mode, or you can have it do a certain mode where it's like no one lets it upload or whatever. You can have it turn on from the app. You can look at all the game screen and stuff and do all your searches down here at the bottom. All these down here at the bottom here. The power, turn it off if you want to. You can turn your controller off, your mic off, your sound off. I do turn my controller off when I watch YouTube sometimes. Music, you can do game-based. You can't do music in this game, but notifications, I can see who notified me. It says I left the group, so you can turn Do Not Disturb on. Let's turn it on now.
The next step. What can be that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity.
You can get your features like this. You can get features like trophies. You can track your trophies. You can get official news or tips here. Like let's see, you want to do something. Screen share. You can multitask on it. You can pin stuff to certain areas of the screen where you can multitask. You can do game presets where you can have your preferences anywhere on the cloud. You can have your preferences uploaded to the cloud where it says this is what you want, So anything when you go to your friends and play his PS5 and log in as your account, it'll automatically switch all the settings for your connected controller and everything. It says, so now I'm going to take this and take what he wants. He wants an easy game. It won't. Some stuff won't be changed, but it will. You can do voice command. You can tell PlayStation to come. You can turn it on and off. You can tell PlayStation you want to open a certain game, play a certain game. You want to check something, do something, this, that, and the other.
And fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Jackson kicks to quickly.
You can do all kinds of stuff on the PlayStation, so it's like a really cool thing.
They need this. Goes back up. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
And again, another basket good from Davidson. David.
Check one more time. Damn, 25 rebounds. That's not bad. Nice.
Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Morant finds Jackson. Over Simmons. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. And it's 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Bane. 29 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's Quickly. That three off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
Oh!
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Pass to Jackson. Over Red. Jackson misses. Pelicans leading by 14. Simmons passes to Davidson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Waters. He's got 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Portland was tremendous. He had an impressive number of points and did his role for his team, grabbing any rebounds that came his way. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for
Oh, shit.
Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long.
That was horrendous.
That win.
When he's on, he is on.
Greatest shot I ever made. So
all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Both teams will make substitutions. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. To the middle. The shot comes out. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Dort. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Inside, here's Davidson. And the rejection by Jackson. Dort passes to Morant. Here's Jackson.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Davidson. Jackson kicks to Dort. Van Vliet outside.
oh, nice shot. Nice pass that was.
Good D by Williamson.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Graham. Following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the triple. They grab their own miss, and they recover it. Adkins passes to Dort. Van Vliet against Jones. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. It's good.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Graham. He's got 5. Here's Van Vliet. And Jones pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. There's the pass to Graham. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson kicks to Dort. Ball's knocked loose. Red with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. 6 to shoot. Pass to Van Vliet. Out to the wing. Here's Atkins. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
It's more in the 40s.
Here's Graham. 5 points in the game. Passes to Atkins. Back to Graham. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
One thing Graham does so well is that body control. He anticipates getting hit. He stays on balance to still focus on the rim.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Van Vliet. The pass to Atkins. Launches a three. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You're worried about Zion getting up and dunking on you, but you got to stay down on the pump fake. Skilled at using it, and Zion will find his way to the line.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. He can't hit that time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points.
The Pelicans, 81.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from T.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Now, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jackson is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Fernando in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And so here is New Orleans. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Fernando. Outside, Dort. Jackson kicks to Dort. Shot clock at 6. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Dort's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Davidson. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting
What?
on a show.
Oh, get up, get up.
Morant against Red. Passes it to Dort. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Davidson. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Bain with the bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
New Orleans leading by 23. Red passes to Davidson. Going inside. And the rejection by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Red. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Davidson, another bucket. Wow!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Morant kicks to Bain. Now the pass to Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Davidson, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Bain finds Dort. Outside Jackson, launches it. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Davidson. Yes, that goes in. Davidson's got 56 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
To the middle. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Dort. Jackson's got 11 points.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. They want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David Banks, a great tandem indeed.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Waters is checked in. Simmons checked in for New Orleans. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Memphis has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Offline with his 3.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Red misses. The Grizzlies shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Morant with it. He's got 17. Bain drives in. Outside Jackson. A 3-ball. No good that time.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Davidson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans. The Grizzlies trail by 21. So for New Orleans right now, Williamson out there with T. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Daniels. And it's Red in at the 1. Here's Jackson. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Morant against Red. Morant passes to Bain. Memphis moving it around. The 10-footer. Fernando can't get it to go.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Red. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Morant. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Red. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
The assist.
Daniels has got his 6th assist on the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Pass to Davidson. Oh! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And here comes the break. Here's Bain. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Red. And that one's good. Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And good. He hits it again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Fernando, the pass to Jackson. Here's Fernando. Defended by Davidson. Offensive rebound. Here's Fernando. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And it's Davidson missing. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Down low. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bain. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
And good that time.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ward, he's checked in for Williamson.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Ward.
And here is Graham. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Pelicans ball.
And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch. But this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
Outside, Bane. The kick out to Barnes. And again, Memphis no good. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Graham, the pass to Bane. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Pelicans shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. To the paint, here's Dort. Pelicans pull it in. Reds got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the middle, here's Davidson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
The assist.
Daniels has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now Graham. Here's Bane. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Daniels has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Dort. And here they come. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Right block shot. And good. There's another.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
there is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire.
Good find by Graham there. Almost a 6th sense.
To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hardaway against Dort. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a 1-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
Here's Red. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got assist number 8 now on the night. Bane looking around. Pass to Barnes. The Grizzlies with another miss. Well, for New Orleans, shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
He takes it in. That shot off. Nice D from Davidson. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Ward. The kick out to Red. Here's Davidson. Covered by Barnes. And he gets it to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Barnes outside. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Inside. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
Red passes to Davidson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. It's Dort on the wing, guarded by Red. Knocked away. Here's Payne. Red with the rebound. Red's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Davidson. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And there's the pass to Graham. Here's Davidson. Down low. Here's Red. Drops in the layup for 2. Red's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be 26 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for T.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And it's in there.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Dort misses. Here's Davidson, defended by Dort. Here's Hardaway. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Dort. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying
Still playing? guess because I got all the shit that's already done, so I guess I may not get it. $25. Yeah, it's because the games are fucked up.
We hope all of you are enjoying the holidays. We'll be back to ring in the new year when the clock strikes midnight Pacific time.
Check back for tips to improve your game and some 2K TV Interactive to earn some VC. Until then, enjoy the game and happy holidays. Love you.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Then it's Wiseman. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Bosch in at the four-man position. And for the Pelicans, we've got Zion Williamson. Tim Hardaway is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's T in at power forward. Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. Lots of love about this holiday, especially the slate of hoops.
And it's become like a tradition for us in the NBA where we play on Christmas. And of course, the best teams play on this day. So if you get to play today, it's a sign of you're really kind of making it in the league because all the eyes are on you.
Here's Williamson after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Ivy. Pass to Bosch. The Pelicans pull it in, and this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Here's Red. 14 points his last outing. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Red's got 5 now.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Pass to Markkanen. Wiseman with it. Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Davidson's shot is good.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Ivy outside. Hardaway against Markkanen. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's just a power move by Markkanen. The 7-footer playing big.
Pass to Red. Here's Davidson. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. 5 on the clock. Here's Daniels. No good with the triple.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Cunningham outside. Back to Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Line high, Jay Ivy. Watch out below.
The Pelicans trail. To the inside. And it's Davidson missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Cunningham, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Pulls it. Hardaway grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Davidson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Both shots good from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Inside. Here's Bosch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Davidson's shot is good. Davidson's.
Welcome to my using old save file and all the stuff's already there. Yeah, it's already there, so that's probably why I'm not getting to my VC or my salary guy. Got it.